So here is a code for deletion of the node at some specific position. For example, if we try to delete the node from this position when start is equals to null, then underflow condition will be there. Now if we have a single node and we are trying this node to delete, then delete it and make it null. And in third case, when we have more than two nodes, and if we want to delete this node, we have to make the connection from this node and make it free. So when we want to delete the node at position number 2, my pointer should move till position 2. So what I have written, I is equals to 1 to pause. So let's take the first scenario, first case. Now see here, when we want to delete the node from the first position, this will execute. When we want to delete the node from the specified position, this will execute, not first but second and specified. From pause is equals to 2 to n. And finally, else case it will execute. So three conditions are there. So let's suppose initially my start node is null. Start node is null. And I want to delete at position 1. Then my loop will run, I will run from 1 to 1. And I want to delete at pose 1. Okay. So what will happen? This condition will execute and this will make me out of the loop. So we'll come out of the loop. This return is inside this. We'll come out of the loop. So I will check here pause is equals to null. So what it will print? This if condition will execute. It will print that underflow condition. What is underflow condition? We want to delete a node, but I have not a single node in my list. This is called the underflow condition. Okay, because pause is equals to 1, this will true, and also PTR is equals to null. In that case, underflow condition. Second scenario, I want to delete the node, single node in the list. So let's suppose I want to delete pause 1, then pause 1 must be deleted. So what will happen? The loop will run from I equals to 1 to 2. So in first case is PTR null. Since PTR is pointing first node, PTR is not null. So this else case will execute, but this else case will not take it at the second position because I want to delete at position number 1 only. Okay. So in second case, what will happen? That this if condition will not execute and this case will not execute. So for I equals to 2, for I equals to 2, we will go here. So what we are, for I equals to 2, we will go here. What we will see here? We are looking here that PTR for I is greater than 2, not only 2. For I is greater than 2. Why? Because for I equals to 2, oh sorry, pause, sorry, itself it will be 1. I have forgotten, my fault. This will be 1 because position is 1, so it will 1. So first time it will execute and it will, this code will not execute, this will not execute because this condition is false. I will become 2, so will come from here to here. I will become 2 will come out of loop. Since pos equals to 1 and PTR is equals to null, this is also false. PTR का next is null. In that case, what we will do? In that case, we will make this free. So we have free PTR and we have made this content null. Sorry, here not the, here will be null, not temp, null. Because you are trying to delete the first node. In the else case, let's suppose I want to delete the node at position number 2. So there is no position 2. Loop will run from I is equals to 1 to 2. So what will happen? For I equals to 1, neither this if condition will execute nor this condition will execute. For I is equals to 2, this condition will not execute, but this condition will execute. Since I want to delete the position number 2, my pointer will move till 2. Since there is not the second position, it will move because, so temp will become PTR and PTR will become null. So here the PTR will become null. So again, will come out of loop because I equals to 3 we cannot execute. Will come out of loop. So this if will not execute because I am not going to delete the node from the start position. If I is equals to pos, I is also not equals to pos because I equals to 3 and pos equals to 2. So this condition will also not execute. Now here this condition will execute, else condition. So when the else condition will execute, what will happen? Suitable location not found. So for 2 instance this is true. Now again I am taking, let's suppose 3 instances. 3 nodes are there. PTR initially pointing this and I want to delete in first scenario. I want to delete at node position number 1. So what will happen? I will run from 1 to 1. If condition will become false, this if condition, this case 1 will become false. For I is equals to 1, this will not execute. I will become 2 and will come out of loop. Now since we want to delete the node from the front, so what will happen? I will check whether the list is empty. List is not empty. I will check whether list ka next is empty. List ka next is not empty. So there is more than one node and I want to delete from the front. This will execute. So what will happen? Temp ka next. Sorry, here there is some problem in code. I want to delete from the front. So here will not temp ka next. What will be here? Here pointer of head there is some problem in this code. Sorry, I'm just going to correct this. What will be here? Pointer of head is equals to PTR ka next and here free PTR. Sorry for this, this is something wrong. Free PTR. Now let's see what this says. I want to delete the node at position number 1. So pointer of next is something this is pointer of head, and PTR का next means we are talking about this node, means this will start pointing this node and will free PTR, so first node will be deleted. Now again consider restore the all program. I want to delete the node at position number 2, so I will run from 1 to 2. When I is equals to 1, this if condition will not execute because PTR का next is not null. This else condition will not execute. For I equals to 2, this if condition will not execute, but this else condition will execute. So what it will do? It will make PTR this and it will make next temp this. So I want to delete this node. So you can see that whether we want to delete the node from the front, no, because position equals to 2. So is position equals to I? If position equals to I minus 1 in so for I equals to 2 it will become itna, again it will come here. For I equals to 3, the loop will become false. So here we will check is pos equals to I minus 1, so condition is true. So PTR का next equals to null. PTR का next is not null because PTR is this, PTR का next is not null. Here what is happening? Temp का next is equals to PTR का next, so temp will start pointing this node and will free PTR. Okay, we will make this node free. Again restore this. I want to delete the node as position number 3, so I will run from I equals to 1 to 3. For I equals to 1 in the same case, PTR will still point first node. Okay, for I equals to 2, what will happen? PTR will come here and temp will come here. For I equals to 3, PTR will come here and temp will come here. For I equals to 4, will come out of loop because loop is running from 1 to 3. So we are not going to store the element, delete the element from the first position. We'll check this. Pos is equals to I minus 1, condition is true. So we'll check whether we want to delete the last node. The condition is true, so this will execute. What will happen? Temp ka next will be null, this will be null, and we'll free this because this will become the last node when we'll delete this node. So free P. Again, I want to delete the node at position number 4. So loop will run from I is equals to 1 to 4. So for I equals to 1, again restore the original figure. Don't do any conjunction. For I equals to 1, PTR will point first node. For I equals to 2, PTR will point second node and temp will point first node. For I equals to 3, PTR will point third node and temp will point second node. For I is equals to 4, PTR will point null and this will point last node. Temp will point last node. So again we will check this condition that we have to not delete the node from the front, so this will not execute. Now position is equals to 4. You can see here position equals to 4 and I has become 5 because I equals to 4 will make PTR null and this null. So for I equals to 5 it will again collect. So in this case we can see if PTR equals to null, for I equals to pos means I will become 5 obviously. For I equals to 4, okay. For I equals to 4, what will happen? For I equals to 4, for I equals to 1, PTR will be here. For I equals to 2, PTR will be here and temp will be here. For I equals to 3, PTR will be here and temp will be here. For I equals to 4, PTR will be null and temp will be here. Again for I equals to 5 will not execute. So we can do one thing here. If PTR is equals to null, pos equals to 4 na. I equals to 1, nothing will happen. I equals to 2, PTR will be here and temp will be here. I is equals to 3, PTR will be here and temp will be here. For I is equals to 4, PTR will be here. Sorry, PTR will be here and temp will be here. The loop will run from 1 to 4. For I equals to 5 will come out of loop. We'll make one more condition. If PTR is equals to null, then underflow, else if for I is equals to 4, return, will return from here. Okay. Let's see what is happening here. I equals to 5 and PTR and position is equals to 4. So we'll come inside this. I want to delete the node at last. So here what I am saying that PTR is null, so we cannot delete that node. So we cannot delete that node. So we'll come out of loop. Again, let's suppose I want to delete user right. I want to delete the node number 5. So I will run from 1 to 5. So when I will be 5, will come halt. So suitable location not found. Okay, this is the right code. Okay, so learn it by yourself, and rest if there any problem I will take some doubt sessions. Thank you.